entertaining matchup between the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And we're off and running from Landover. Strong with the return. Things going well so far. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
38-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's good for a Bills.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
A gain of 16 yards.
Lean back motions right. Allen now on 1st down. Dump-off caught by his back. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Washington. And they keep him out of the end zone. Can't even get beyond the line. Touchdown denied.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. It's a designated keeper for Allen. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh, boy. Now they're facing 4th and goal.
That's all you could really expect from a sneak, Kate. 1, maybe a couple yards. So in that way, their job was executed. But the play call, well, that leaves me and I think many scratching our heads.
He's keeping it. Pushing for the end zone. And it holds the football. It's not loose. And it looks like the defense got it. No touchdown. They recover. And this is going to be a touchback. It looked like those 6 points were theirs. They were right there on the horizon, but a very disappointing way for that to end, as instead they turn it over down near the goal line.
Yeah, I think the word I'd use here, Kate, is bittersweet, because it wasn't all bad. That opening drive still made it right to the edge of the end zone. A lot to build on here, but man, what a painful way for that drive to end.
And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
At the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35.
First down.
They've got first down here from the 36.
36-yard line.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Hand off to the back. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Danger, King. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Play action now with Daniels. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That's another Washington first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We've finished one quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
On the ready.
Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Trying to get it to T. Higgins. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Right up the gut. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down. They give it to him again. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up second and 7.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. It's the pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Allen fires out wide, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Complete to T. Higgins. It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
It's a nickel look from the Commanders. Third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain. First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
On 4th down and 5, the offense staying out there. They'll go. Allen. Buying some time right. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out.
14 yards.
They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the first down, too.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Rolling back gets the handoff. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Allen looking to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Kick is hit and he fumbles it. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He brings it in. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills parlay the interception into points. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown.
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Extra point up and good for Bass. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Deputy! Viking 18! Go, Reed! Go! Go!
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
11, Panther 11! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Daniels now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. He dodged the tackle. They can't stop him. There he goes on the right side. And he's brought down, and a penalty flag out on the play as well. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
Back now, pressure coming. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
From the gun, it's Daniels. It is caught left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's good for a Washington 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Daniels setting up the play action. Connects on the crosser. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hey, Smith, Cowboy 80. Ready, right?
Handoff on second and short. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Cougar 19.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. And he's caught. He's got ground. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Mustang 19. Go.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Able to find Strange here. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
6 the Eagles, 6 the Eagles.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Get it. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Daniels is going to throw again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Groupie sends it through, and it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before the half. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Hold the ready.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 60 bites.
Daniels back to throw. Escapes the pocket. Completed to his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
70 Lions. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Cut out left. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly.
Let's go now.
He can take it to the house.
Cowboy 80. Go.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. He got him a good handful there as it brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second, and incompletion is still pretty good, too.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Down. Viking 18. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Cox, this is Lane. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders take the lead right away and have number 2. So that brought an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Commanders push their lead to 3. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Strong with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle. And have him gain up that handful there. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. It's his running back. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st down from the 42. Now Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Drive in dire straits, it's 3rd and 9. To throw again, it's Allen. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man, and you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. First call here coming from the shotgun. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this play's going to come to an end at the 27.
Kate, you know by now I'm not shy about referencing movies during a game, and that run, that was a picture-perfect script. You get the defense thinking one thing, looking one way, then bam! You surprise them with a twist, and head the other way for a big run.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. 10 to 60, 10 to 60. Ready, run.
Back-to-back carries here. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
Williams on the stop. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 29-yard line.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Working now from the gun. Hits him on the end route. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Throwing now, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Breaks the tackle. And that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And the power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Allen fires out wide, complete. Up the sideline to the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he's sent out. They get 22 out of that play. And the Bills have a 1st down.
That are just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
They'll run here on first down. And they sense it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
He was taken down by Jartavius Martin. It's a pickup of 3.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Another carry for him. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
3rd down, they need 7. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Dive play straight ahead. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Design run, it's Allen. We call it run, maybe 2 yards at the end, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field, nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Cracking for it, and it's good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game.
After I'd imagine dozens and dozens of kicks into that net on the sideline staying warm, Kate, he finally gets his chance to knock a field goal through the uprights. And, of course, he wasn't going to whiff on that opportunity.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 bikes, 60 bikes.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
At the 49-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bill's territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Play action now, Daniels. The left side's caught by Sinnott. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. Still fighting forward. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders take a 4th quarter lead.
Kate, every year, it's kind of like the Baskin-Robbins of tight ends. You get all sorts of different flavors. You get inline blockers. You get guys that can run routes. You got guys that can do a little bit of everything. And then you get a game changer. And this guy's a game changer.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Allen on the play action. Caught by his back. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Lasers this one deep down the middle. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. Shakir sent in motion left. He's back to throw. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Bills down by 7. The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut it to a point late in this one. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go, Reed, go! Steady!
Running this one left. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
We'll look to throw it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Press all 80. 65 check. 65 check. 65 check.
Looking to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Washington, first
Cup
down.
19. Cup 19.
First and 10 at the 38-yard
He
line.
is to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
70.
And the Washington first down. First and 10 at the
Go, Jack.
44-yard
Go,
line.
go.
From the gun, it's Robinson. Escapes the defender. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play.
Brought down at
The Commanders take a timeout. They're
A
first.
gain of 9.
And they still have
Brings up
2
second
available
and
for them
1.
as we approach the end of this game.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on second. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. Washington calls it second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4.
Dragon 60. Panther 60. Panther 60. Mustang 19. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Here he is to throw. That's caught for the first. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So here's Blake Grupe with a game in the balance. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So it all comes down to the right foot of their kicker. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And it's a game winner on the final play of the regular season. So next to the nation's capital, it's a home win for the Commanders. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes building some hope for next season, ending things on a good note, and getting people excited about your tape and what's to come in the future. And in this win, we certainly saw some of those moments that make me excited to see them chase the playoffs next season.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from D.C.